Hi, I am Balan Madhavan. Today I am going to talk about photographing one of the most difficult birds on earth, and I call them penguins. People ask, why is it so difficult to make good photographs of penguins? The problem is their behavior is so strange that it is practically impossible to predict what is going to happen next. I have already told many times that if you want to be a successful wildlife photographer, you need to understand the behavior of the species that you are photographing. Let it be an animal or a bird or even an insect. The more knowledge you have about that particular species, then you can anticipate and predict the next moment so that you are ready for that moment. But with penguins, you face a lot of challenges. Number one, finally, when you reach this huge colony of penguins in Antarctica, you will be surprised to see that there could be anywhere between 5 to 10,000 breeding couples on a single landscape. Unless you use a wide angle lens, you are not going to cover the entire landscape along with these breeding birds. Okay, you made a couple of pictures, but that is not photography. Photography is about capturing the perfect right moment at the right time with the right decision by the photographer. Now, how do you make pictures of penguins when you are coming across 15,000 or even 20,000 individual birds all living together on exposed rock, surrounded by this huge mass of ice? It's a big challenge. Breeding colonies are very noisy, so you cannot actually focus on any particular couple. There's too much of noise, too much of movement, and it will spoil your composition totally. As you make a composition and when you're ready to make the picture, suddenly another penguin will enter the frame and it can ruin your composition. So you have challenges. On the ice and the rock, the penguins are usually slow moving. But the moment they hit the water, they are really fast. They dive, again come up, again they dive and come up. It's almost impossible to make a picture of a penguin moving just over the ocean because you have no clue where they are going to come up. But after some time, if you observe the behavior, you realize that there is a rhythm and there is a pattern of their movement in and out of the water. There is actually a timing for that. If you start counting, then you realize that maybe after 4 seconds or 5 seconds, sometimes 10 seconds, the bird has to come out for breathing. Again, it will dive. So you start practicing. You start predicting, okay, anticipate the next time the birds are going to come out of water, you should be ready. And also, you cannot tell the story of such an amazing bird with just one picture. So here, actually, we should think of a story with multiple photographs. A single photograph of a penguin by the side of a rock or just coming out of water is not enough because these birds are very active and they have the social system which is sometimes very close to the human behavior. You observe the birds and then you realize that there is a pattern. Then based on that, you need to create a story. The story should have all the interesting elements, all the interesting activities, so that with a collection of 5 or 10 photographs, you can tell the complete story. So here I am not talking about a single photograph, but how to create a photo story by choosing different angles, different camera techniques, and different composition rules. All put together, finally, you have a good story. And I am giving this example of the penguins where I have used telephoto lenses, where I have used wide angle lenses, where I have used shallow depth of field, where I have used deeper depth of field, and high shutter speed for freezing action, as well as slow shutter speed for creating deliberate blur. But every technique has got a purpose. So apply your techniques with the right composition and finally create a photo story of 10 or 15 pictures which everyone will enjoy. Okay? Thank you.